Is it a requirement that you say good morning to everyone? Should I go out of my way and walk around the whole office just to say good morning?
See, with this type of thing, I'm a little bit weird because, like, growing up, like the Colombian side of the family, it's very Latin American. You got to go around, say hi to everybody, give a bunch of hugs. So I was always a little bit put off by that because it was a little bit too much. But I'll usually just give like a blanket hello to everyone.
Better question here is, what time do you cut off saying good morning?
It's like
11
a.m. Yeah, that's 11? Okay. That's where all of our brains just naturally went independently.
I heard 10:30 somewhere.
10:30. I think 10:30 still.
You could have
what is this, McDonald's breakfast?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on, dude. You're that strict?
Okay, we know 10:45 is when McDonald's breakfast ends, Steve.
Somebody tells Nathan good morning. He's like, well, you know it's 10:37 right now. Are you sure
Have any of you
this?
seen the new Curb Your Enthusiasm, the first episode?
No, I've not.
Well, there's a big debate about when is it too late to say Happy New Year. You know, like, when's the cutoff? There's got to be a cutoff for things.
You get a week.
I was actually thinking about that with the City Cafe spots because we open up. How do you like to start the new year? I mean, how long can you really run that spot?
Yeah. Larry says 3 days. I think
like 21 days in.
Which NFL owner? Oh, Daniel Snyder opened with a Happy Thanksgiving in January.
When is it too late for a Happy
I think that's too late. I think that is clearly crossing the line. You can't say Happy Thanksgiving in January. Not when you have New Year, Christmas. You had so much more you could have gone with.
All right, T-Bob, Jordy, what are your thoughts on the possibility of Bo Pelini as DC?
It sounds like it's real. I mean, when I first heard it, I didn't think it was real, mainly because of the personality clash that I thought there would be between O and Pelini. I mean, two headstrong alpha dudes. You know,
the only reason I'm not worried about that is because, like I said, clearly they're going to do their due diligence this time. They're not going to hire half-cocked or feel like they don't feel pressured like, oh, we got to hire a name like they maybe did in the past.
I will say this. Whoever they settle on, and if it's Bo Pelini, I'm all in because, like you said, Orgeron has gotten the reprieve where he's now got the trust to make these hires. Like, whoever he brings in, I see that it's the best fit for LSU, and I'm riding with him.
Look, Coach Pelini was a great coach. I loved playing for him and I kind of did play for him since I was on scout team back in 2007. So I'm not closed off to the idea. For sure.
And I don't think that head coaching failures, and not that he was a failure of a head coach, because the record at Nebraska is pretty good. I think it's 66-27.
Nebraska would take. They didn't realize how good they had it with Pelini.
The Youngstown State record, whatever. But I don't think that being necessarily not a good head coach doesn't correlate in being a really good coordinator.
Yeah. And he's had proven success here. And even at Youngstown, he did make the championship back in 2016. So, overall record's not the best.
The Heisman at TJ Ribs, is that Billy Cannon's copy, or do the Cannons still have a copy?
I believe that the Cannons still have a copy and that TJ Moran paid for a replica. I don't know if that is exactly right, but I know that at one point when they were featuring the Heisman as the centerpiece, that it was not actually Billy.
So there's a second part to this question. If it is it time for them to donate it back to the Cannons?
Well, I don't know.
So I don't know if it is.
Yeah. If it is the real one.
But I think that Bunny has. I think that Bunny
I didn't know who Chris Richard was. I don't think I can answer anything in this.
I was like, what?
That's a new passing game coordinator for LSU.
Defensive passing game coordinator. No wonder you went 7-9 Cowboys. 6-10.
So for those of you who have not seen at the Senior Bowl, Jalen Hurts is going to be wearing a helmet that features Bama on one side and Oklahoma on the other side. What are your opinions on that?
Good.
Yeah,
good.
I like it. I love it. I love it.
Same way that Lloyd gets to wear number 18. Like, you don't have any actual, like, you can wear what, you don't have any uniform rules like you do on a college or NFL game day. So, have fun with it. It's an exhibition game, so treat it as such.
Plus, it's not like he's doing something crazy. I mean, both of these teams meant a lot to him. So it's not like he's like doing something wild and silly on his helmet. I mean, it's the two teams that he played for.
And he meant a lot to Joe Nagy. This is a great marketing move. I mean, you're bringing Jalen Hurts back to the state of Alabama. Give him an Alabama helmet.
Plus, he's going to sign. They're going to make two. He's going to sign one, and they're auctioning the one that signed off for charity. So, like, that's great.
News. That's great.
Yeah. How many championship seasons would it take for you to give up everything that came with this championship, or is there any number?
No. This was the most magical run of a championship season that I've ever seen as any supporter of any sport. The further you get away from it, the more magical you feel that the games were and what you witnessed, whether it was Burrow and the offensive records or the way that the defense shut down those groups over the last month of the season. we'll live forever. I mean, we can live forever, but we'll never see a championship run, in my opinion, like we witnessed this year. Just the way they won, the style in which they did it, and really towards the end of the year, they could have played almost anybody.
Yeah,
I mean, they did play anybody. Yeah, and they beat.
What
everybody.
if I offered you $500K hard cash?
I'd take it right now, without a question. I'm over it.
What remember it if everyone
2019? What happened in 2019? I don't remember it.
Okay, we're on the same page. I was just making sure.
Just an update. Somebody put it in the huddle. T-Bobby is Cannon sold his Heisman Trophy to the restaurant owner, Tom Aranda, in 1986.
It seems to be the consensus.
Free of charge at TJ Ribs in Baton Rouge, where his trophy is on display. So that's the answer. Whoever
go to
asked
TJ
that.
Ribs, see the Heisman.
I know.
Done it before.
If you're single in your late 30s, which...
Hey, how are you?
Jordy, this question's for you. What is
Hashtag Bumble.
what is the best online dating site? Asking for a friend.
J-Swipe, the Jewish one.
Instagram.
J-Swipe? Is that real?
That's apparently
That's a real one. Farmers Only?
Farmers Only is always the great joke to me.
I don't know about a lot of apps. Like, I don't know which ones are sketchy and which ones aren't. I guess it probably depends on what
Is this a fishing expedition to see which one Jordy's on? Is that
Jordy
that
put
it?
this
I don't know.
Tested them all to this point.
I read the
but I would say
questions.
Instagram, really.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Oh, so you up in the DMs? Okay.
That's probably the right play.
All
Thank
right.
you, Nathan. Way to
One
stutter through
last
that tape.
question here. Is there anything the huddle can do to get Nathan to change his mind about leaving? We would be willing to sacrifice Moscona.
I like the. Oh, actually, that'd be an interesting opener. But no, what T-Bob said. What you said? 50K.
500.
500. Oh, okay.
That's
well,
what they
maybe
need to
You're
do.
willing to stay for 50K though.
I'll stay for 50K.
All right, if everybody can make a GoFundMe and raise $50,000 for Nathan by what is today?
Hey, I see
we got
you
9
guys
days
in there. You guys, everyone puts
10
$50
days.
bucks. We can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's your off the bench mailbag for this week.
Yeah, Nathan's going to
Durbin,
chase his dreams, unfortunately.